SEC Media Days. What was it like just talking so much all day?
It was a different experience. It was really fun, though. You know, I'm really honored to be here. I'm really excited to be here and be a representative of this university.
We were talking about how experienced this offensive line is. Like, how much of a reason, I guess, was that why you came back in terms of just like the experienced offensive line and the group that you get to play next to?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we have a really great group coming back, so really excited for this fall. You know, it definitely helped with the decision to come back, knowing that there was other really good players with me as well.
What else went into that decision? What were like kind of the biggest factors, the reasoning why you decided to come back?
I think the biggest thing for me was, you know, a lot of the things from the NFL was that my arms weren't long enough to play tackle, and I'd moved to guard, and I've never played guard before, so that was kind of a big thing for me, and I still feel like there's a lot of work left to be done, both individually as a team.
How important was it for the guys returning to, you know, have the season you guys did last year, but does it also kind of give a chip on your shoulder how it ended?
Definitely. I mean, we kind of saw success, but we still have that sour taste in our mouth from the last game we played in, so definitely, you know, both sides of the spectrum with that.
Lane was talking earlier today about sort of the challenges of bringing in a whole bunch of new guys and kind of building a culture and that sort of thing. How do you kind of see that?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, there's a lot of new faces, but, you know, with that is, you know, some really good things. I mean, they've done a really good job as a staff of bringing in the right people, you know, not just really good players, but really good people to be around and guys that want to work and kind of all on the same mission as the rest of us.
How has it been to have an O-line that's coming back with experience? I know there's a lot of new faces and parts of the offense, but the O-line itself is bringing back some experience.
Yeah, the O-line is definitely a very veteran group, and, you know, it makes the life a lot easier for the rest of us, you know, knowing that we have guys who've played a lot and we've played a lot together too, so that makes life a lot easier for us.
What's your reaction to being told your arms aren't long enough? Like, obviously there's nothing you can do about that.
Yeah.
So what do you kind of think when that happens?
It was kind of crazy because, like you said, I mean, there's nothing I can do to change that. There's no, like, work I can do to change that. You know, it just kind of is what it is. So it was kind of crazy to me, like, you know, such a, you know, thing like that is what they really take into consideration. But it just shows, you know, how much, you know, the game is different at the next level, that even like an inch like that can really change a lot of things.
I know you can find anything to use as motivation, but does that motivate you knowing that they're saying you're good enough, but there's just something that you can't change?
A little bit, yeah. I mean, I try to always find something that'll make me work harder and give me a little motivation, a little chip on the shoulder, and I think definitely that's something.
How much does it change just going from tackle to guard?
A lot. It's different. You know, schematically, it's pretty nice. You know, I mean, there's not a ton of variation in what we're doing. You know, but like I said, I mean, there's a ton of differences just within the play. You know, I think there's a lot less space at guard than there is at tackle, and you know, but so far I've really enjoyed guard.
Getting that evaluation back, did it alter the goals you had already to come back or work on the season, or was it just kind of checking the same list already?
Man, that's tough. I mean, for me, I think that was just kind of, you know, hearing that information was just kind of a big factor in staying, definitely. And like I said earlier, I still feel like there's a lot of work that I can do and the rest of the team can do to kind of things to another level.
What are you seeing in that quarterback competition with Jackson and Luke, and maybe some of the differences or similarities that you're seeing from the quarterbacks?
I think like the biggest thing that sticks out is how competitive they are. You know, they both want to win. Every run, they want to run the fastest miles per hour, and you know, they compete with each other, but kind of in a good way. You know, they make each other better, they make us better, and you know, they've really helped each other as well. So it's been really fun to see them compete.
How's the addition of Mason been, just kind of on the field and kind of in the locker room?
Yeah, he's been really good for us on the field and in the locker room, like you said. He's done a great job. You know, he's fit in really well. I mean, on and off the field, like I said. I mean, he's someone we hang out with all the time, and he's obviously a really good player, so he kind of filled a void on the offensive line, so he was a really big addition.
Just talk about you know, the new running back room with, you know, Evans and Bentley coming in, and just what you kind of seen out of them, you know, this spring, and you know, just what can you expect from a Rebel uniform?
Yeah, I mean, they both had really good springs, you know, not even just running the ball. I mean, everybody, I think, can kind of tell how great they are with the ball in their hands. But, I mean, they do a really good job of, you know, in the past game of, you know, knowing what they're supposed to do and making the right reads and, you know, blocking their man. So it's really fun having them around.
Are you tired of asking questions at this point?
What's that?
You tired of asking questions at this point? Just how many different ways different rooms you've been in, just probably answering a lot of the same questions.
Yeah, I mean, it's been pretty, but for that reason, it's been pretty easy because a lot of it has been the same stuff. So it takes a lot of the thoughts out of some of it.
What has today as a whole just been though for you since you got here?
It's been a really cool experience. I mean, I've really enjoyed it. It's been really fun.
Thanks, Nick.
Thank you.